Hey, I'm Zanzi. Welcome back at your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and I've got one question for you. Are you ready to be inspired? Now, after more than a decade, the One Young World Summit is returning to African soil, and in 2026, it's Cape Town's time to shine. Now, from the 3rd to the 6th of November, over 2,000 delegates from more than 190 countries will gather in the mother city for what's widely considered the most international youth leadership event in the world. Now, One Young World has grown into a global movement of nearly 19,000 young leaders tackling some of the globe's toughest challenges through innovation, advocacy, and collective action. Now, joining us this Youth Day are 4 absolutely inspiring voices from the One Young World family. We have co-founder Kate Robertson, Ambassador Mandy Muchnik, and councillors Tendai the Beast Mtawarira, as well as Shudufadzo Musida. Kate, let me hit it to you first. The co-founder of this incredible thing we're calling One Young World. Seeing how it's progressed and seeing that it's coming back to kind of home soil in 2026,
Yeah.
apart from this massive smile on your face, how are you feeling about it? And talk to me about this journey of growth. It's been incredible.
Its inspiration was the South African story. I don't live here anymore, but I'm a proud South African. And the inspiration was definitely the one man in the world who showed us that you can grasp the arc of history and bend it towards justice.
Wow.
And you know, our Madiba. And also, we weren't part of the Olympics when I grew up for good reason. We were excluded.
Of course, yeah.
And going to the Olympics for the first time, you know, sports fans, South Africans, being there for the first time and seeing every country in the world as the human family changed me and became, for me, just a passion that we would be together, every single country, and be one family. And that really is at the heart, was for me the inspiration for One Young World.
I love that. And again, there's so much incredibleness, and I use that word very loosely because I don't think it really paints the picture of what's going on here. Like you said, you were so daring to have that crazy dream. How dare you? But yet, how incredible it is to see that it's come to materialization. And having superstars, counselors, and ambassadors like this. Beast, I want to put this one to you because coming from that world of sport, how do you think your involvement, firstly, let's say as a counselor, has been in this project, but also seeing that direct impact where a kid looks at you, they see where they're going now, bro? I mean, you get that quite often, right?
No, man, it's been incredible. And I think, you know, when I joined One Young World, you know, I wanted to be in a room with like-minded people.
Yeah.
Because now in my journey post-rugby, you know, I've started philanthropy and started to address some of the issues we're facing globally. And I wanted to come up with solutions. And I've been inspired, you know, by the people that I've come into close contact with, you know, lasting relationships that I've created from the summit in Manchester all the way to Montreal. It's been really inspirational. And you talk about sport. You know, sport plays such a pivotal role in inspiring the next generation. And, you know, when I won all those great things, the World Cup and so forth, and so many other titles, I could see, like, what it did for our youth in our country. And I think One Young World brings that same hope, you know?
Yes.
And it teaches young kids, you know, about resilience, to believe in themselves and believe in the ability that they have, the potential that they have. So for me, there's nothing greater, you know, than that being part of my legacy to inspire the next generation.
It's a beautiful opportunity to just be in front of someone and tell them, hey, I see your potential. Bring it out, bring it out. And I think just having that acknowledgement paints such a beautiful picture for their future. Shudu, you've been working in this space now, traveling across the world. I don't even know where you live these days, to be honest, and no one does, but we're still so grateful that no matter what space you're playing in, you are still creating that impact. And you're someone that advocates change for women, for mental health. What's your involvement been like, and how's the impact felt from your side being a part of this one?
It's been incredible because I've been in so many spaces where, you know, like we speak about the change we want to see, and then you go to One Young World and you see the change. Actual actions. I always speak about how I get to do mentoring sessions, right? And I get into this room with these incredible individuals, and I end up being the one that's being mentored to be daring into actually implementing the change that I want to see. And that's what One Young World is. I've been in so many incredible spaces, but every time I'm at One Young World, I leave a different person, and I'm always so inspired to do more, to be better. But I think the most incredible thing for me is seeing a platform where young people are given the driving seat to create the change that they want to see. These days, ideas are not just about a good idea. What is the story behind your idea? What is your why? And every single ambassador, every single person that walks through those doors has a why that can change the world. And the crazy thing is when you tell people, I want to change the world, it doesn't feel real, right?
Yeah.
And then you get to One Young World and it's like, oh, I can actually change the world.
And I like what you're mentioning about that inspiration, because it's great that you are giving inspiration, but to also receive it, it's almost like this two-way dance of energy, and you're almost turning this thing of inspiration beyond a word, and it becomes a currency for fuel to actually charge this project, charge the destiny, charge the dream. And a beast would essentially be acting as counselors in this space. And then you get ambassadors that get to receive and get to share with us. And Mandy, you're one of these ambassadors, I believe, was it 10, how many years ago?
Now you're giving away my age. 10 years ago.
10 years ago, you received some of what One World was actually offering from that perspective and giving to youths, and you haven't left since. What was the impact like? Talk to me about what you went through, really.
I think One Young World just redefined the benchmark for me of what I thought was possible as a young person. You know, if you can't see it, you can't dream it. And I really think we have the best talent on this continent, both on and off the field. And that's what I've been passionate about. I guess that's what has driven me over the years to stay involved and to really get other people the amazing opportunity. And I think that's been the most fulfilling part, to see then what those people go on and do. Because as one person, you can only have so much impact.
Yes.
But when you empower people around you, just the ripple effects of change that they go on to create is really exciting to see.
Comes a force that you can't do anything about. You just have to accept it. You can't get in the way of it. Now, Beast, you mentioned this earlier about, and what we're experiencing right now, this exchange of energy. It seems like everybody here gets to benefit from it. Looking at your progress and your career, in hindsight, seeing how many obstacles you also had to overcome, what was that? What's the sort of like take-home message that you maybe want to share this year?
Yeah, I think my message to all the young people in South Africa is that get to the summit. You know, it's truly an incredible privilege to be in a room, you know, with so many young people, you know, diverse, and, you know, people that are trying to come up with solutions to solve the world's problems. I would encourage them to look out on One Young World handles on social media and so forth, and look for opportunities to attend, and also approach the organizations that they work for, because they can apply on their behalf. And yeah, it's so inspirational. You know, when you get there, you'll be able to meet people from other parts of the world that are facing different problems, and they're coming up with solutions to solve that. And that's going to have a ripple effect on you, on the youth. So yeah, so that would be my message. You know, get there at all costs. You know, come to Cape Town in 2026 to the summit, and yeah, you'll never be the same again.
Bars of wisdom. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. I feel like I've been empowered with something special that I get to use, and we have superheroes on the couch right here, and you get an opportunity to engage with them. We're talking to all you young leaders out there, everyone from young people seeking to lead change, build global networks, or find their voice. One Young World is a powerful place to start. So if you want to learn more and explore the road to 2026, you can do so by visiting oneyoungworld.com. Let's go make some change.